Welcome back to another edition of Senior Spotlights. I'm your host, Caitlin Gristillo, and joining us today from the men's basketball team is Arbry Butler. Thank you, Arbry, for joining us today.
I'm glad to be here.
And I should add that Arbry is more commonly known as AB on and off the court.
Yes.
First of all, AB, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas. Middle child, older brother, younger sister. Graduated in 2006. Went to Wichita State straight out of high school. And from there, I moved around a lot. I've actually went to several schools. I went to a junior college in Texas for a semester. I was signed to go to a junior college in Oklahoma. Decided not to go. Moved to Virginia. I started working at a trade school where I was classified as a rigger. And I went to school and I played basketball at the same time. Extremely difficult.
I'm sure.
I think I had 18, 20-hour days, at least 5 days a week. Full-time job, 40 hours. If I wasn't on the yard or on the ocean front, as they call it, waterfront, I was in class for 8 hours, which I still got paid for. Shout out to Shipyard.
And you were playing basketball also during that time?
Yes.
Wow. And then you came to Aiken after that time?
Well, I took off like 5 or 6 years. Got into a little trouble in the classroom. Really didn't want to play basketball anymore. I went to a long period where I didn't even like basketball anymore. Stuff happened in Wichita State that took my love away from the game. Got into it with my parents. So it was all just like a downpour.
But then you bounced back.
Yeah.
And here you are.
I met a lot of good people in Virginia, a lot of military guys. They used to always invite me on base to come hoop with them. And then one day we went to this tournament in New York, and I got looked at by some big-time people, and they asked me if I had any film. I was like, no. I never really finished my eligibility in school. I'm like, well, it's never too late. You can get that film. We can talk to you. So
it's awesome. It all worked out. Now, what is your major here at USC?
Communications.
Communications. And what do you plan to do after school, potentially?
I've been talking to some people about going overseas and playing basketball.
Oh, wow.
But because that's still my passion, to play and make money. After that, I want to be a coach.
Okay. At the collegiate level? Or high school, or you don't know yet?
I would love to do it at the collegiate level, but I feel like I could probably help more people. Because, I mean, the money after I finish playing overseas or wherever I play at is not going to be important. I really just want to help. I don't want a lot of players to grow up like I did. Like, I was always the tallest person in my class, so I just got forced into the paint. But I could always do other stuff, so I don't want other kids growing up like that. I want them to be able to learn everything.
Good. And what would you say, or who would you say, has had one of the biggest impacts on you during your time at Aiken, aside from your coaching staff and your teammates?
That's a lot. I mean, so many great people in Aiken. I would probably have to say Miss Carla Cribb, the the new Pacer president, or Dr. Wilson, my advisor. Come talk to them about anything, anytime of the day. They're always willing to help me. Always put me on the right track.
Good. I know Dr. Wilson is a big supporter of y'all's team, always at the games cheering y'all on, so that's good to have. AB, what would you say, in your opinion, is one of the most important qualities of a player to be successful?
I would probably say work ethic. I work extremely hard. I've always worked extremely hard to get where I've been or where I'm at right now. I didn't start off extremely talented. I was just tall and long. I actually couldn't jump very well until end of my 9th grade year. Couldn't really shoot when I started off. I remember my first shot in the game, I shot a layup and it went over the goal.
Oh no, too strong. But you've gotten better, so that's all that matters. Progress. And that work ethic, getting better. On game day, do you have any routines or like superstitions you have to go through to get ready for a game?
A lot, actually. I have a certain pair of socks that I wear. Wash them after every game. Always have to wear them.
Even like good or bad game, you always wear them?
Always wear them. I unlace my shoes and lace them back up in a order that I just have to do. It started when I was young. I always have to listen to some type of Tupac song to calm my mind, get my thoughts clear. I call my uncle and my mom before every game and after every game, just because they always been there for me. I know they've been through everything before, so they can tell me what I need to focus on, and it's just like a reminder before every game. And then I always pray before and after every game.
Yeah, that's a good little routine you have.
Yeah.
Now on the court, is there a reason you wear number 2? Has it always been that number for you?
Every jersey number I ever had has always had the number 2 in it. Most of my AAU and high school and college career was 23, but Hendricks had 23 when I got here. And the last person that wore number 2 just happened to have the same last name, Butler. So I was like, well, why not?
Yeah, it's a sign. You should take it.
2 is a good number. I like 2. It's been there every jersey number. Butler, the last Butler did good in it. Keep the tradition going.
Why not? Well said. Now, aside from basketball, what do you like to do during your free time?
A lot of people would say I'm a big kid. I just love having fun, being around good people, joking. I go chill with my teammates all the time. I invite them over. I love to cook. Video games.
What do you like to cook?
What's
one of your like specialties?
Chicken.
Chicken?
Chicken. And pork chops. I love chicken and pork chops, mashed potatoes, some greens. I actually can cook a lot of soul food.
Oh, nice.
I don't know why. I've always been passionate about cooking. It would probably be the second thing next to basketball.
Oh, wow. That's awesome to have that. Not a lot of guys have that, so that's a good trait to have. And maybe in one word, how would you sum up your time at Aiken so far?
Amazing.
Amazing. And why is that?
I've always felt like I've been blessed to be around great people. And it hasn't changed since I've been in Aiken. So many people, no matter what I'm doing or where I'm at, even if they don't know me from the school, they just stop and talk to me. Great conversations. I love meeting new people, so this whole thing has been great.
Good. Well, we wish you the best of luck this season, and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
That wraps up another edition of Senior Spotlights with Arbry Butler. I'm your host, Caitlin Grisilla. Thank you for watching.